What is going on, guys? It's Blink here and I'm back with a new video. Now, I've been busy working on 2 different channels, but I'm back and I'll be making guides as much as possible. Now, less talking about me and more about Fortnite. Now, if you guys have been loving PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, then you will love Fortnite, especially if you're a third-person type of guy. Fortnite is a free-to-play game that has that cartoony Battlefield Heroes type of feel, mixed in with the 100-player PvP mode. Now, what's unique about Fortnite is that you can build forts with resources you find. You can play Fortnite solo, or with a buddy, or even a full squad of 4. Alright guys, so let's get to the guide. Now, you're in the air wondering where you should land for the best loot. Well, it really doesn't matter. You can land in a town or near a few shacks and still receive the same type of weapons. If you're a guy that likes to get into the action right away, then landing in a town will reward you with weapons pretty easily, and the bundle will usually come with a lot of enemies too. If you kill off a few enemies, then the odds are that they have some extra loot that you can pick up. This can get you pretty looted up within the first few minutes of the game and send you off on a journey of less looting and more killing. Now, if you enjoy less of a chaotic start and want to gather resources and weapons in peace, then you could land in areas with less buildings and more trees on the map. But remember guys, that you'll find less action and less weapons. Now, you might have killed someone with a scoped weapon or a rocket launcher and are wondering where these mouth-watering weapons are located. Now, they're located basically everywhere, and what I mean by that is if you can hear an angelic sound while looting, you may have found some rare items. This angelic sound is actually a chest which you can open up that can have some nice loot. Now, these chests aren't always easy to find. You'll most likely have to utilize your resources like build stairs or different pathways of getting up to them. The angelic sound will also get louder the closer you get. Once you guys have successfully found the chest, hold E on the chest and it will spit out a few items that might come in handy, like a scoped weapon or even a rocket launcher. Now, one thing you should note is that breaking the ground the chest is on will actually break the chest completely and you won't be able to recover it. So utilize your resources to build up to break the walls around the chest. You can also find ammo boxes that will drop you ammo. They look like little green crates. Now, your main concern is to look for the chests, as they'll provide you the best weapons which can win you the game. Now, if you guys want the best chances of finding a legendary weapon, then look around for airdrops. 1 or 2 airdrops will appear out of the sky once every circle timer reset. Now, to find out when a drop is being deployed, listen for a beeping sound followed by a rocket launch sound. Be on the lookout for enemies, as there might be multiple heading for the drop. The pickaxe in your inventory is the item you start with and will be utilizing to gather resources. Gathering resources is one of your primary goals in Fortnite, and the pickaxe will allow you to gather resources to build structures like stairs, walls, and floors. The 3 types of resources you can gather are wood, brick, and iron. Wood being the weakest and brick being the strongest. You can gather these resources by destroying the objects in the game. To get wood, destroy some trees. To get brick, destroy rocks, and to get metal, destroy cars. Almost anything can be destroyed, so if you see anything that would fit in one of these 3 categories, then destroy it to obtain that resource. Utilize these resources to build stairs, which will help you find chests or build structures that will provide you some cover in a fight. Now, be smart with building. Don't use brick or iron to build a staircase to open a chest, as you might need the brick or iron to build your battling structures. The iron will take more hits to destroy than the brick, and the brick will take more hits than the wood. So make sure to use the strongest for the battles and the weakest for the obstacles. You might have noticed the little blue circle appear every time I hit something. The circle is the target you want to always go for when gathering resources. Every time you hit it with your axe, it will speed up the process of destroying anything. Here's a little side-by-side comparison of the time you save by targeting the blue circle, so make sure to keep that in mind. Since we talked about the weakest and the strongest, let's talk about it weapon-wise. You might have noticed that the weapons glow or have a colored background. Certain colors are better to pick up as the weapon will do more damage. There are 5 different weapon colors that you can find, gray being the most common and the weakest, green up next, which is known as the uncommon, then blue, which is known as rare, then purple, which is known as epic, and lastly orange, which is known as a legendary and also the strongest damaging weapons. If you find the same weapon with a different color and have a hard time remembering which one is better, then simply open up your inventory and you'll see a star or a few stars on the weapon icon. The more stars the weapon has, the better the weapon. One thing to remember is that you can carry up to 5 weapons in your inventory and they can all be the same weapon. Make sure to carry a variety of weapons for the different ranges of fights you'll get into. There are 3 items that can heal you in Fortnite: bandages, medkits, and the shield potion. The bandages are the most common and drop in stacks of 5 and can be stacked up to 15 per inventory slot. Each bandage will give up to 15 more HP and can only be used to a maximum of 75 HP, just like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Now, I never mentioned any sort of energy drink or painkillers because Fortnite doesn't have anything similar to that yet. So basically you're stuck at 75 HP unless you use a medkit, which will heal you to 100 HP. You can stack up to 3 per inventory slot. Now you might be wondering what the blue bar above your HP is. Now that's a shield potion. 2 of these potions will take up 1 inventory slot, and 1 potion will heal you to 50 armor. Drink 2 and you'll be running around with 200 HP. If you find a potion, use it right away, as this can win you the next fight you take. The enemy will have to shoot through your armor before you can start taking any damage from your health. Well, you're looted up or you need more loot, but you do have a weapon and you're ready to fight. Now Fortnite is such a unique battle royale because you can get creative when taking fights. Build yourself some stairs and attack from above. You don't need to use the front door of a house every time. Surprise your enemies by using your resources to build unique paths, or build yourself a fort for some cover. Just be creative. Now when taking these fights, consider a few things. Crouching while shooting will count for more of an accurate shot. So whenever you need more accuracy, just make sure to crouch. If you're already in a fight, then moving around might be your best bet. But if you're behind the enemy and want to get a few hits off, standing still and crouching will be the better option. You can also choose to sneak up to him by crouch walking. What crouch walking will do is minimize your footstep noise, and it's really hard to hear any movement at all when crouch walking. Headshots are another thing you can consider, as it will deal more damage than a body shot, so make sure to aim for the head. When you have killed an enemy, a great tip before looting is to pull out your pickaxe and just spam E over his items. You'll end up picking up all the ammo and resources he's holding, but not any weapons. This will limit the amount of stuff in your way when wanting to upgrade some of your weapons. It will also just let you quick loot the ammo and supplies if you're not worried about anything else. The blue zone is an area covered in blue on the map. It's the area you want to avoid, as you will take damage sitting in it. Every 2 minutes, the blue zone will slowly get smaller and smaller, and your objective is to get into the white circle to avoid taking any damage. Now if you end up getting hit by the blue zone, then your health will slowly tick down. Heal once in a while to avoid death, and if you don't have anything to heal with, then you might be dead. If you manage to get out of the blue zone and still need to heal, a good strategy is to build a box around you and then heal. This will give you a safe area you can heal without any bullets whizzing through you. Well, that's it for this guide. If you guys have enjoyed this video, then a like would be super appreciated, and be sure to comment down below what you would like to see next. I'll be making a bunch of Fortnite guides for the next few weeks, so be on the lookout. Once again guys, thank you for watching.